foods, I'm Hilah, and today on Hilah Cooking I've got a really special recipe to share with you. I'm going to show you my Grandma Hornsby's gingerbread muffin recipe. She used to make these for me and my brother all the time after school as after school snacks, and the dough is really awesome because you can make up a batch and then just keep it in the fridge for like up to a week until you're ready to cook them. So it's excellent to keep on hand if you have holiday guests or weekend guests, or if you just have kids that are hungry after school. Okay, this recipe is really simple. Here's the original recipe, actually, that she wrote. It actually says Mrs. McCleary's Ginger Muffins. I wish I had asked her who Miss McCleary is, but if you know a Miss McCleary from Austin or Huntsville, Texas, then leave it in the comments. And there's a picture of my grandma. That's circa early 50s. She just passed away. That's why I've been off of YouTube for a couple of weeks. At any rate, okay, we've got some softened butter in our mixing bowl here. I'm just going to add some sugar. And I'm having this recipe because I don't need 24 gingerbread muffins, but I'll put the full recipe on my website and stuff, and you can have it if you want to. It's really easy to have, or even double if you want to make a bunch extra. So this batch will make 12, but she would always make enough to make 24, so she'd bake 12 and then put the rest of it in the fridge until whenever. So we got that together. We'll get this sort of mixed up. Just want to cream the butter with the sugar and the molasses. Okay, so that looks good. This is unusual. This recipe more comes together like cake than muffins do, but you bake them in a muffin tin, so we call them muffins. All right, moving on. Couple of eggs. A little buttermilk. If you didn't have buttermilk, you could use plain yogurt, just thinned out with some water to make it about the consistency of buttermilk. I don't know if there's a good substitute for molasses. I honestly have never tried it, and I probably never will. But honey, maybe? I don't know. I know some of y'all have a hard time finding molasses where you live. Okay, mixing this up now. Okay, just want to scrape down the sides, make sure everything's getting mixed up. Hey, there's a little puddle of molasses hiding out down there. You get on out of there, you little molasses, you little naughty molasses. I think molasses probably is the naughtiest of all liquid sweeteners. Wouldn't you think? She looks pretty naughty to me. Old grandma. She's a little sneaky little grandma. I've got my dry ingredients. This is just the flour, baking soda, and salt, and then my little spices. I got ginger, cinnamon, and allspice. And I know it really doesn't seem like very much ginger to be calling these gingerbread muffins, but somehow it all works and they taste awesome. Do not question a grandma recipe. Okay, so I'm gonna add this in. Half and then half again. Good deal, good deal. Doo-doo. All in. This done. Okay, once your dough is about like this, like it's pretty much combined, we're gonna add some currants. Now the original recipe from old McCleary called for nuts and raisins. My grandma never used nuts, although I think pecans would be good, and she always used dried currants instead of raisins. And when they're dried, currants really do kind of just taste like raisins to me, but they're tiny and cute and adorable and fancy, and I think that's why my grandma liked to use them instead of raisins. So either one will work. Just gonna mix these in by hand now, so you can get rid of that, and then use your big working muscles to just get that all mixed up. Lovely. All right. Rocking and rolling, team. Okay, I've got a greased muffin tin here, right there. And I just, put a little oil in there and rubbed it around my fingers. You could use a spray. These do kind of stick to those paper cups for some reason, so I recommend just oiling and then you'll be good. So just sort of fill these up like, I don't know, about 2/3 of the way, I guess. So once your pans are about evenly full, we're gonna put them in a 325-degree oven for about 25 minutes or until a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. See you then. Okay, our muffins are done. I let them cool for a little bit in the pan and then let them continue to cool on a rack. Check that out. Super moist. They smell so gingery. It's magnificent, really, and magical how gingery they smell when there's really not a whole lot of ginger in them, but they're awesome. Don't even need butter, but of course you could put butter on them. Yay, I love that I can share this recipe with y'all. I love that I was fortunate enough to have an awesome grandma who made these for me, and then I have her recipe to share with y'all, and then I can make these anytime I want to think about my grandma. So cheers, Grandma. I love you. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments, leave them below. And if you have any grandma recipes that you want to share, leave those in the comments too. I'd love to hear about it. Bye.